Hi, Kupo, and welcome to Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator. Have you ever looked at the list of the killers in DBD and went like, how do I date you? Now is your chance. Let's get into it. We're making a new file. We're gonna be Coops, of course. I've been waiting for this game. Is that like pathetic to say? Because I don't think so. I don't think so. It's just absurd. I really like playing DBD. I like watching people play DBD, and there was no way I was missing out on this opportunity. Well, this looks great. That's me. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat. I could feel it as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. And I'm complaining? What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe there. You need a minute, or can I go on? Huh? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. Oh, it's the ocean talking to me. In infinity, if you catch my drift. Ha! Oh, so funny, ocean. Wow, not now, ocean. Sorry, Coops. May I continue? Oh, the narrator and the ocean are different characters. Okay, yeah, please go on. The person in my head. Okay, then. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. Did I skip that? As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. That's adorable. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. That's me? Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. Hey, you shouldn't be reading my thoughts like that. What will you do? Dig up that face? Run? Okay, if I saw a decomposing face in the ocean, oh yeah, I would just close my eyes. No, I would run. And then plus this is Dead by Daylight. You just run. You don't see the killer and be like, come and kill me. You turn away from the wretched sight and begin to run. But the beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you, your footsteps erased by soft blue waves. You turn inland. Considering your lack of options, you've got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about that shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself. Don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience. Well, that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Not at the beaches I've gone to. Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. I mean, it's not in spooky terms, but in Moana, I mean, is it likely that I've landed on her island? Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. What is it, Williams? What the heck is his name from Castaway? It's his brother, right? When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. So gorgeous. The beauty. The muscles. I'm clearly in some sort of heaven. 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tendered volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy and magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. Yeah, because if looks can kill, right? That's why I'm calling them killers, right? That's right. Now we're on the same page. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. What? What? Yeah, Trapper has blood on his hands. Maybe it's ketchup. So many competing feelings rushing through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy monsters, though. I was thinking the same thing, voice in my head. What was that? Is there a way of going, okay, I'm just going to make a decision. What do you do with the volleyball? Toss it back, kick it, say nothing? I'm going to toss it right back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's worn from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully over the air and lands right into Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Oh. You know, I'm not really into, like, muscles, Huntress, just letting you know, so you're gonna have to try a little harder to get to my heart. Huntress's muscles ripples, and she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty. Oh, okay, you're making it sound so much better, but that's okay. It's natural. It sure is. Try hard much? Bleh. Oh, Spirit, you have an attitude, don't you? They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. What, am I not good enough for something? Alone again, you look across the beach and these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. No, I felt like that was the first word that came to mind. But at the same time, dang, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaking finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Coops. You were made for this. Was I? Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Just see what happens. You know, I'm here. I mean, might as well make the best of it. Severed head where? Severed head what? No, volleyball. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game by just showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also the nitwit. Yeah, no, he's talking to you. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. Oh, you also know his name is Trapper? That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, what voice do I give you? Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? Well, Huntress, chill. You mean you're here to do more than distract from my total domination? That was WRAITH. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Oh, he was just cloaked, I see. Neither that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least, not yet. Oh, not yet. Hey, Coops, you might want to, say something. I will tell you this, voice in my head. I was going to commit to voices, but I can't. I'm already struggling with these voices and remembering what they are. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Okay, but be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a timed quiz and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? I mean, average? I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're pretty cute myself. Like a chipmunk. Or a grizzly bear. It's the beard, huh? It's the beard. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility, flight, super strength? I mean, invisibility would go straight to your heart, but flight, I would like to fly. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? I liked history, but my best subject, I was actually pretty good at math. Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? What the heck is this? I can't even pronounce that, but I can't choose between a dog or a cat, so I'm going with this. 100%. Be honest, you have no idea what you know what game? Can we just move on, please? And you're just hoping it's some secret answer that results in a hilarious Easter egg, right? I don't know. I'm probably going to look it up later because there is no Easter egg. It's just another word for ferrets and stuff like that. They just say ferrets. I would have chose it either way. What's your favorite color? A 3-day-old corpse. Blue or blood red. You know, I changed my color to purple on my computer, so it's purple. It's neither of these, so I'm going to say 3-day-old corpse. Nobody would expect me to pick this, so I'm going to say 3-day-old corpse. That's a pretty edgy answer, right? I'm pretty dangerous. I talk about corpses. No biggie. Those are no good to me unless they're being frozen. You're being surprised by how quickly good meat can spoil. Or maybe you won't be surprised. I'm still getting to know you. What's your dream job? An astronaut? A nightclub promoter? Not working at all? Heck, I would love to go to space. Out of those choices, an astronaut. It'd be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space. The cold, icky vastness of nothing forever. Best flavor of ice cream? Vanilla, chocolate, horse flesh. Ooh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, horse flesh does sound pretty appetizing. It's also not boring when it comes to vanilla or chocolate. Horse flesh. Horse flesh. I know, Ocean. I mean, ocean sounds. You know how the ocean sounds. My favorite flavor is pain. Same here. Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself, but enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before you go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. I've already selected my answer, and that's what I'm going with. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You wascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? I'm gonna go with horse flesh. I'm committed. The best flavor is horse flesh. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you mint and chip was where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right. I can end your game whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. If I say you like mint and chip, you like mint and chip. Now try it again. All right. Well, that sounds like a challenge. Tell me, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Horse flesh. Do I get points for clicking on it that fast? Who do you think you are? Let me tell you who. Not the one in control if you live or die. I have to understand. It feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. I don't believe you. We're just gonna. I guess my game really is over. Okay, we're here. I made sure to select the same answers I did so it doesn't affect my canon ending or my canon storyline because I'm in this. I'm in deep on this. I'm invested, and I'm gonna select horse flesh again, so I could get the other choice. Of course, they teach lessons. Yep. Mint chip is here. Mint chip. So obedient. Yeah, well, I know what happens. I don't want my game to end again. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, I should probably save. That's a thing I should totally do. Overwrite that. Did it work? It says I've been playing for 9 minutes. That doesn't sound right. Are you sure you want to? Yes. All right, there, I did it. Anywho, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person in this whole island. Well, let me ask Huntress about that. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like anyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But things I do hate, I really hate. You know? Oh, I understand you 100%. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Wow. That rotting brain in your head is so full of thoughts. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Is that her lore? I don't know anything about any of their lore. Oh, no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's almost exactly what happened. I'm gonna believe you. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there it is. You know what I mean. Grow up. Girl body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, and I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. Did I sense a burn? That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Oh, you two muscular people. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop saying entirely actually. What? Stop speaking entirely actually. Okay, for the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they want to show off soon enough. All right, so like show off for me? Because I would like to see that. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted and endlessly, and the cruelty of engenders. I'm saying that completely wrong. And what about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beauty. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a pretty good lounge to chill out right here. I'm tired. And besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? I don't want to go to the yacht. I don't like his little, like, you guys are below me type of attitude. Volleyball, that does sound fun. The water, I don't want to be with Wraith. Just pure and simple. Let's chill with Spirit. I like to be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, and relax on your own terms. Would you want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day? It's the best. That actually sounds very nice. I want to chill and have a drink and spend it with a spirit, ghost, dead body, whatever you are. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop by living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Dwight! Claude! You guys are in here too? You guys look like camp counselors. Please don't tell me you guys get murdered. Hold on. For just 1 second. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinator. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. Wait, is Jake and Meg here too? They're the only help remaining on this island. Wait, so you're coordinating the killers who are enjoying this island? It sounds like it should be the other way around. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Did you guys kill Meg and Jake? Hence why we shall herefore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. I don't want no one vibrating near me. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our jobs. The most you could do is help us get off this Dwight, you know you love it. Yes, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator in my head. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape and probably working on a generator to probably open a metaphorical exit gate to then escape this metaphorical exit gate and be granted metaphorical blood points? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking to help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, that's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It has all the licensed characters there. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them. Not like that other island, where the licensed characters and that they can only have licensed skins and can't be mixed and matched or messed with in any way. So, what would it be? I said this, and that's what I'm going with. Narrator, don't like go against what I'm saying, even though you said you did and it ended my game last time. Finally, freedom from the preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Yeah, that sounds something that I wouldn't want to be a part of, like some 2-on-2 activity, like moving around, getting all sweaty and stuff. Like, I don't know. I'm just going off now. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiritual tune. I think I said that right. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Do you float? I feel like you do, stutter around. And I tried to annoy everybody by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, this happened. Then you showed up. I threatened to kill every single person on this island, but at least you're doing it in a very cute way, looking very cute like that, murdering everybody, all cute and such. It turns out I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around on this island. So, thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. We weren't talking about murdering anybody, Claudette. No, are you threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes on the conspiritual tune, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please, just make it quick. Is what you'd be saying when you get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams. Ah! Hilarious, right? Right, Dwight? Yeah, right. So what will you be having? Vodka soda? That's actually, I'll do vodka soda. That actually sounds pretty good right now. Coming right up. Really takes me back home. You know, vodka is a very special drink to me. Warms the blood on the cold nights in the woods. On occasion, I would. How do you say? Bump into the occasional soldier while hiking across the motherland. I forgot you were Russian. I was not going to say anything else. I was going to say Russian. They always had a nip of vodka tucked away in a special little silver package in a special little hidden pocket. Can I hear your voice? Does your voice sound even more heavenly on this island? But no one hides from me. A bit basic to be drinking vodka on a tropical island, no. And you're mixing it with soda? Really? Being compassionate about being passionless is so last year. It's also my thing and you're making it to look bad. That's 2 strikes. Dwight, you're killing my vibe. Since we've fulfilled your request, it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time. I swear, had I known they'd pulled this kind of faux enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the beach before I ever step foot near this bar. You don't think it could be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks. But it could be fine? Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? No. And were you just here this entire time, Wraith? Jeez. I've literally never seen him in a hat. Then again, I've never seen these 4 characters in tropical, sexy attire. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sport after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. I am. What if I did, Spirit? I'm not ashamed of it like you. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. You should talk like that from now on. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my severed feet. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction, or non. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life. The escape into your own mind. Ah, Spirit, I never thought you'd be into books and novels and comics. The groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on the response. They were much more enthusiastic about drinking. Well, the most reading I do is playing visual novels like this. Considering the situation we're in, it seems an inappropriate time to ask you. Coops, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring with you if you were, well, on an island like this? Oh, and it has to be a classic horror, for reasons that should be obvious. She means because this is an island of horror villains, and also those books are all in the public domain. Oh. Okay, so those aren't going to be my options? Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years. So what's your favorite? Dracula, Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Books? No thanks. I would have to choose Dracula. Dracula is a classic, and I like the way that it's written. Dracula is one of the classics that's really scary. Still scary. To be seduced by some beautiful stranger only to learn later on that they're an immortal villain. It's downright thrilling. Oh, I knew I struck a nerve. Well, I guess, but I was going to say that desperate, that deviant behavior of Dracula and the threat of possible danger and even death that he poses, you can't help but get turned on by the alliteration from the status quo that he represents. Those were the words I was looking for. Forget what I said. Same here. So, what if some old doctor says he's a bad boy? You're supposed to reek like garlic and sleep alone? Who did they think would buy into that? Not me. If you're going to be trapped in the nightmare that is undead life eternal, which I know a little something about, you could do a lot worse than great clothes, a castle, a lover who doesn't take stuff from anyone. The scariest part of Dracula is thinking that no one will ever be quite as interesting to make love to as a vampire. I could be a vampire, and I probably am a vampire now that I think about it. I do smell like a vampire. I like blood. This is Killer Island, right? Is that a ball yarn? Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Ah, Huntress, I like that about you. Always thinking about the future. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eye. Might I suggest a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Trickster! Oh, I didn't know you were gonna be here. Great idea. Trickster, is it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Me neither. Oh, there's that bod. Well, hello. And who is the new fan in the waiting? Beat it, hack. I don't know what's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle of our game. You know, go enjoy your yacht and your nose sticking up other. I don't know how to insult somebody, but go back on your yacht and go in your spa and drink some boring champagne. There, got him. Oh, I can't stay? I was just saying it's a great idea while also teasing the secret trickster ending. What? I've got much, much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. Oh, I love that catchphrase. you know, Toodaloo, when he Maury's people and then says Toodaloo. Oh, so iconic. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swat, spit. Wow. Simple words have not been read so terribly. But let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. But Huntress did say about being naughty, so if this did turn out to be a peep show, it'd be all on her. All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye, real romantic-like. Yes, romance is the goal, so we'll all be waiting here to complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Making that clear, I do not have a camera set up. I do not have a bunch of VHS tapes in my home. I do not watch them before I go to bed. Like adults, romantic, well-adjusted adults. Coops, you're up. Me? Thanks. You grip the bottle in your hand and put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. And on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Okay, this here upcoming minigame is a special minigame, perfect for those less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it, that's a bit like losing. But no one has to know if you don't tell them, this is a perfect time to save. I forget that is something I have to do. All right, you were saying? Okay, ready to play? Or would you like me to repeat that? I'm ready. I completely understood those rules. Away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you're gonna smooch. Okay. No! You got Wraith. You two are meant to be. No! Psych, you have to actually spin multiple times to get your real result. First to get to 3 times is your true match. That's how we play hardcore spin the bottle on this here island. Okay, thank goodness. Now I know that it stops immediately. Now get your spin on. Okay. Huntress or Spirit, I really don't care. And... okay. I got Huntress, that's fine. As long as we don't get a Wraith. No, please, not Wraith. That doesn't count. No. No. Why must this be my fate? Just this morning, you were waking up on a strange beach surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across the beach towel at Wraith, lust in his eyes, sweat glistening in his skin. Your heart races, you can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. I could just load another game, but this is how it goes. That's fate. That's life. You really don't always get what you want. Wraith takes you by the hand, and you sit face to face at the private section of the bar. He begins to reach for you, putting his hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way he is. No, I'm sweating because I am afraid of throwing up all my guts. You're sweating in the gross way you sweat at the interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross him out so completely that he'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Wraith, we. Look, you're great, but also terrifying. Did you just steal your line? I've never been so relieved in my whole life. I wanted to be kissed by you, but, well, I'm maybe not even sure how. Is that sad? Oh, you've never done it? You've never done it? Well, I'll show you. I'll give you a few examples. First, I'll do it with Spirit, and then to really set it in, I'll teach you how to do it on a Huntress. Great. Now it looks sad. If the tropical shorts fit, you make me happy to be around. I think it's still so new, all of this. We can figure it out together. Really? Really? I'd like to get to know you, and, the kissing thing sounds great. In theory. No, it doesn't. It sure doesn't sound painful. So then, for now, Wraith reaches out and gives you a vigorous handshake. I need to sever this hand. We're acquaintances going on friends. going on, lovers? I'm sorry. Ugh. Great handshake, by the way. Really? Truly. I hate to break up such a passionate moment that we only assume was passionate because we'd never spy on you constantly while you stay on this island. But dinner is being served right away and must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation. Ha! Ha! You always keeping up the humor, Dwight. Oh my gosh. When there are so many more interesting things to die for. Oh, hopefully, I really hope that Huntress or Spirit do not get the wrong idea. I really hope they don't. But unfortunately, that is all the time I have for this episode. I hate to say, but I'm actually having fun. I'm enjoying this. It's because it's just so ridiculous. It's weird, but I'm having fun. And I hate that I hate that it's picked Wraith, and I'm just glad that there wasn't no meter saying like, oh, you've reached a new goal in a relationship with Wraith. No, I'm gonna make sure I hope that from now on I just don't deal with Wraith. I really hope so. I hope that I could make things better between either Huntress or Spirit. But yeah, I'm having fun, and I'm actually looking forward to getting back into this. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Watch more videos, join the Discord, and I will see you next time. KupoCola, signing off.